the orange one got the half damage.
Okay. Cool.
So it's gonna be. All right. So. All right, Hada. So you look at what's going on before you, and you see these two giant creatures and this, all these people and this chaos and panic that's going on in front, the bow of the ship. And you decide to just conjure up this massive fireball, and it just builds and builds and builds, and you just fling it over, and it just rolls through the air as it crashes into the side of the bow there, and it just explodes as it completely incinerates this one creature. And you can also hear this other pirate just completely get incinerated by the fiery inferno. You can also see that this other creature is taking partial damage, and this guy, he needs to roll as well. He's going to take full damage. And so you also can see that the ship has taken some heavy damage from the spell, and there's an active fire that's trying to make its way towards creep its way towards the back of the boat.
All right, perfect. In turn.
Okay. All right, Karga.
All right. So let's see. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna. So I'll just circumvent this fire here. Is that still within 5 feet right there? Sure, why not?
Say yes. It's fine.
Okay. And then I will. Let's see what we're gonna do. Do I still have? Do I still have Hex up?
Hex. It was. Is that the thing that you put on the aboleth?
Yeah, it says target drops 0 hit points before the spell ends. You can use bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to curse a new creature. So I would just do that on my bonus action right now.
Okay. Is there a saving throw for that, or no?
No, it's a concentration spell.
Okay.
Also, choose one ability when you cast a spell. Target has disadvantage on ability checks made with this ability. I'll do. I can't remember what I did last time.
Also, this pirate or whatever is no longer charmed as he got hit by the fireball.
So I'm going to do. I'm going to pull my sheet here again. So I can't remember for saving ability. There are for abilities. Are we just do it using the saving ones?
Which ability? What are you
It
trying to do?
just says. Well, I was going to do wisdom. So also choose one ability when you cast a spell. Target has disadvantage on ability checks. So is that not a? Which one would that be?
It's one of the abilities like strength, dex, con, and
okay, yeah,
Biz.
I'll do. Wait, I'll do. Shit, I'm rolling a history check. I want to try to remember what it was that, or how the charm was broke, outside of just doing damage.
Okay.
So let's see. good. This will go well. Okay, that's what I thought.
Nothing comes to mind.
Yep, I'll do fucking wisdom. It doesn't matter. I'll do wisdom. It's fine.
Okay.
And then I'm just
So
gonna
anytime he does a wisdom save or something like that,
yeah.
he does it at disadvantage. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna attack twice. And I'm gonna use a first level spell slot if one of them hits to also do fucking divine smite. So first one will be 22.
Yep.
Alright, that's going to be 10 damage. I'll divine smite on this one, so that's a 2d8. Oh, fantastic roll. Alright, so 14.
Okay.
And then on the second one, 16.
That will miss.
Okay.
So take a swing and cut the aboleth at its torso as you do a divine smite. This radiant damage kind of sears through the skin. You try to come back and adjust for a second attack, and it kind of slithers out of the way.
Yep, that'll end my turn.
Okay. This guy's turn. And he is going to walk over here and try to attack this thing. And he manages to hit it. 5 points of damage. All right, Constantina. Constantina, you there? I think he said his thing froze. All right. He's going to do produce flame. So let's see. Let's get this thing out of here. Looks like he rolled. And whenever it decides it wants to roll. $19, yes, that will hit. All right, so stretch out your hand, and this fireball kind of just forms and then shoots out and strikes the aboleth for 7 points of fire damage. And I'm assuming that's going to be it for you. I think so. End turn. Okay. All right. So let's see. It's going to be this guy's turn. And he's going to come over here as well. And attack. And he is going to reach out and miss with his scimitar and actually slice this other dude for 9 points of damage. And because he rolled a natural 1. That's his turn. All right, it is this guy's turn. And he's going to look over at you, Karga, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw. All right. So you passed on that, avoiding the enslaving mind of the Aboleth. Let's see, what else can he do? I guess he's going to attack you, since you're within 5 feet. That's going to miss. That will also miss. And that will be his turn. Kiku. And then Hada. And then Karga.
Thank goodness. How many hit points do the pirates have?
How many hit points do what?
Pirates have? I guess it doesn't really matter, but
You don't know.
okay.
These particular ones have they're pretty seasoned fighters.
18 to hit, spirit weapon.
Are you okay? Your spirit weapon moved, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't move it yet because I was just
Okay.
going to roll it to see if it even hit and move the rest
That'll
of my
hit.
turn.
Yep.
All right. Hot dog! It finally did something.
Wow. Smacks this Aboleth for 11 points of force damage.
And I will cast Sacred Flame. Dex saving throw of 16. Did they get nerfed or something to radiant damage? Did Ricky do something? Does Hexblade do?
Not
Okay.
for Dex save, but he failed.
I couldn't remember if they did something to help buff my. Oh my gosh! Wow, that's terrible. Oh, damage is damage.
So this radiant beam strikes across the deck, hits the Aboleth for 4. And with that, you guys watch as fire. That's too big. The fire begins to creep. What just happened to the fireball?
Oh, do you need that? Were you using
I
it?
was gonna use it. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll put it back.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's spread.
My bad.
It's a
Yeah.
wooden ship.
It's
I saw you
spreading.
create your own, so I thought you were
It's all good.
like, F that.
It's fine. Just-
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Because I could just click this button and I swear it'll just go back.
It's spreading.
Who's moving? What's with the fire? Is that you?
Yes.
That ain't me.
Jesus Christ.
Why is it not on the Abila? Because he's slimy.
Because it's my fire. All right. Yeah, so you guys watch as this fire kind of just spans out. Make a dex save, Kiku.
I'm sorry.
All right, Kiku, you take. Hold on, let me roll. Take 8 fire damage, and the pirates are going to take 4. Okay. All right, Hada.
All right. I'm going to cast Melf's Minute Meteors.
Casted meteors now.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
So, well, what this is going to do, don't worry. No, Mike, don't worry.
Is it minute
got
or is
this.
it minute?
Minute. They're Melf's minute meteors. So I have 6 meteors around me, just floating around. And I can use, at this point, can use just my action to then, I can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, and I send them streaking toward a point or points I choose within 120 feet. And once it reaches its destination or impacts against a solid surface, the meteor explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of the point where the meteor explodes must make a dexterity saving throw.
So you have 6
creature-
fireballs.
I have 6, but see, here's the thing. This one does not say that it catches things on fire.
It says it explodes and it does fire damage.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm going to burn this ship down then.
All right. I like it.
All right, so I'm going to cast. Well, I cast that, so
Hey,
it's
been a week, right? It's been a week.
Yeah, I'm going to expend 2 fireballs, the 2-minute minute meteors, on the Avalon there.
Okay.
So he has to pass a 16 dex save.
And it's like right on him, I guess, is where you're.
Yeah.
Okay, a dex save. And what is the dex save?
Or actually, I'm going to put it right behind him to make sure that it doesn't hit Karga. So it explodes and hits him. The dex save is 16.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fail.
All right, so yeah, he'll just take 2. He'll take 4d6 of damage because I did 2 minute meteors.
He'll take how much?
It'll be 2d6 for each meteor, and I did 2. So do you want me? I need to roll 2 more 2d6. So let me do
just roll those.
Nice, 12 and 7.
Oh wow, it's a 19. Okay. Karga, make a dex save with advantage. Just enough. Let's see. Was that 19 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Math. Okay. So, Hada, you've got these 6 meteors, these flaming meteors that are just circling your head, and you just send out 2 of them, and then they whoosh right by Karga as he kind of like looks over at you kind of with a nervous glance as they kind of just go behind the aboleth, and they go and they explode again on the other side of the ship. And then Karga just backs up just in time as this heat just emanates from the explosion and rushes to his face, but he just narrowly escapes. And the aboleth takes 19 points of fire damage.
And in turn.
Okay. All right, Karga. You're currently between 2 active fires on the ship.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Whatever. There's nothing I can do. I'll just attack twice. What? Okay. Okay. $24 to hit. And I just assume that hits. So first, oh Jesus, 8. Second one, I have to roll 14.
That will miss.
I have to roll a d6 for hex as well. I forgot to do that last time. So
you didn't get hit.
No, it's when I hit it.
Okay.
It's 10 total.
Okay.
Yeah, hex is a 1d6 on every time I hit. Whenever I deal damage, or whenever I hit it with an attack, I mean, extra 1d6 necrotic.
Gotcha.
So 10 total. And I'll just sit in the fire like a idiot, and I'll end my turn.
And you do. All right, it's this guy, and he is a little freaked out right now because he's kind of surrounded by the flames. He is going to kind of inch closer. He kind of musters up his strength to continue fighting. He's going to make a slash out to the aboleth, and he misses, and that's the end of his turn. So we'll go to Constantina.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, thanks. Jeez, like again, it was fine the whole time, and then it froze right before I was supposed to go. I don't understand this dumb thing. All right, so
Technology, I love it.
I know. What? It took away the game board, went to a different page. I don't understand what it's doing. Yeah. I'm getting back to the game board here. I randomly just pulled up another web page. So the only thing we're fighting is just the sea monster now. All the other guys are dead, or was it only ever the sea monster? I'm trying to remember.
There's just 2 sea monsters, and then Hada decided to fireball the entire ship and set it on fire.
Yeah. So no, I've been able to hear everything you guys are saying. Weirdly, that the audio has not stopped. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we only have 1 left.
Okay. All right. So when it. Okay, it's almost done loading again. Yeah, I guess last time I was probably too far away to have shot at it, but I'll move my character this time to get close enough to.
I think so. What is the range on it? 60?
If it is 60, I thought it was only 30, but let me look here. Here we go. Now it loaded. Here we go.
30 feet. Yep.
Okay. 30. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and move it over.
Yeah, you can.
I can move 30, right?
Yep.
I can move like here. I'm not in Hada's firing range, am I?
I can't. No, you're not in his firing range.
Okay. All right.
Still, you got to move a little bit closer to get into 30
Okay.
feet of the thing,
Yep.
though.
Yep. There?
And you said, yeah, that works. And you said you're going to do it again?
Yeah, I'll do that again. Yep. So I'll pull it up here.
Okay.
Act like it's just whenever it wants to roll. There we go. $21, I think.
That'll hit.
And 8 damage.
Yeah, so seeing all the fire that's around, you again loose out another little kind of mini fireball thing, and it goes right over Karga's head and hits the aboleth that's kind of towering above him. He takes another 8 fire damage. It's looking pretty rough.
Right. And end turn.
All right. It's this guy's turn. He is in the flames. So he's going to out and try to attack this aboleth. Because why put out the fire when you can just attack the creature? Okay, yeah. He hits it for 6 points of damage. And that's going to be his turn. And now it is the aboleth's turn. Okay. And he's probably going to try to do the same thing. Karga, go ahead and make your wisdom saving throw. Ooh. And with that, you feel like your mind has been taken under control by this aboleth. And let's see, what else is he going to do? All right, he's going to attack the nearest pirate. And that will miss. That one's going to hit. That will hit. Okay, and so he takes his tentacle attacks and he slams down and kills this pirate, and he turns his attention to the other pirate to use a legendary action, and he swipes out with his tail, and he is going to hit that one for 20 points of damage. And that'll be his turn. All right, Kiku.
All right, I guess I'm gonna try the hammer again.
He's going to inch over out of the fire. Okay,
Ugh, 14. That's not looking good.
that will miss.
I will cast Guiding Bolt in a last ditch effort to hit something for damage. Golly, are you serious?
And
I'll just watch as the boat burns to the ground.
All right. Yeah, that's fair.
Move out of the fire.
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea.
What was that? Was that a gremlin? Did you hear that, Jonathan?
Yeah, this fire is getting a little bit out of control here. You guys might want to consider trying to do something about it. All right, Hada.
I'm going to add more fire. Now, this time I guess I will cast Magic Missile, which will, let's see, I'm going to cast it as a first level spell, I believe. I know that's on second level. I don't want to cast it on second level. Right. Yeah, so I cast Magic Missile, and then I send all 3 darts to the creature. So do I need to roll for each of them?
Is that
Each dart does 1d4 plus 1 damage.
You would, but how do you want to do this?
Oh, really? All right. So, already have these meteors just rushing around me, but instead everyone's of course thinking I'm going to just blaze the ship again. But instead, in my hands, I end up forming these 3 little darts right on the edges of my fingers, and then I just fling them out at them, and then all 3 just buzz around to them and hit right on top of them.
Yeah, so everybody nervously glances back at Hada with all of these remaining 4 meteors, these fire meteors kind of just swirling above his head. And everybody's kind of looking at you nervously as half of the ship's hull has been engulfed in flames. And you kind of just whisper into your hand, and you see these little purple energy darts, and you kind of just flick them, and they just like leave your hand really quickly, almost like little daggers, and they kind of navigate up and around the flames as they kind of pierce in and stick into the aboleth as it lets out this horrific cry as it just collapses on the deck in the pile of flames.
All right.
And with that, combat is over.
You did it, Hata. Just throw more fire at it. I cast
All right, Karga, make a dex saving throw.
Just for fire?
Yep. Okay, you're going to take...
Wait. Okay, yeah, I'll take how much?
You're going to take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on, buddy.
Guess I should move.
So this guy can move 30 feet. That's as far as he gets.
Wait, let me draw here. 30 feet. Oh, just enough.
All right. So yeah. So currently, you guys defeated the aboleths, and however, the ship that you're currently on is engulfed in flames. Fiery inferno is creeping ever closer to you guys.
I cast 16 points of healing on Karga, and 14 points of healing on the pirate with my channel divinity.
Okay.
I can cast create water, which will douse the flames and up to 40 feet.
All right. Good night, bud.
Yeah. And I was
Okay.
going to start just casting a lot of on the edges. I can shape water, so I can move water within 5 feet. So I was just going to take it from the
Thank you.
edges
Good night, Thomas.
of the boat and get the edges right in here, right on the 5 foot marks.
All right. So hold on. So Constantina,
Yeah.
you're going to cast create or destroy water.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to create 10 gallons of clean water.
So it's here, I'm gonna send the game log. So like I can create, or it falls as if I cast a 3rd level 40 cubic feet of rain that instantly douses flames.
Okay, yeah, it just says when you cast the spell using a spell slot a 2nd level or higher, create 10 additional gallons of water, or the size of the cube increases by
5 feet.
5
Yeah.
feet.
So as 3rd level, it would be 40 feet
Okay,
cube.
so 40 cubic feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you casting it as a 2nd level or a 3rd level?
Third. Because I guess I should count. I'm trying to count how many lines there are here. 1.
Yeah, if you stretch it, it would be about 40 cubic feet. Maybe not in an actual cube, but
So it's each one of these are 5 feet, right? So
It's a 5 foot, yeah. I think it's a 5 foot radius.
just says 40
Yeah, it's
cubic
5
feet.
foot. Yeah, so each of those circles is 10 foot in diameter.
mm-hmm.
Yep,
This is
that's fire. Oh my god.
I know.
I was going to say, that wasn't me.
All right, so that's your 40 foot.
Yeah.
Where do you want it? Here.
I just
Yeah, at the back of the boat.
covering most of the middle because I know Karga can or Ata can get the edges there. Yeah, like right there is good. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you go ahead and you cast create water 3rd level in this huge mass of just rain. That covers a 40 foot cubic feet, something like that. Yeah, 40 foot. Yeah, 40 foot cubic feet. Just comes down and kind of just starts, fighting back against the fiery inferno. And it seems to at least be containing it for the moment. All right, so that's what you're doing. So that's good. Hada, what did you say you're doing?
At the most, I could probably just I have shape water, so I could just, if I can move it within up to 5 feet in any direction. So I was just kind of taking water from the edges and just dousing the sides of the boat. It's just a cantrip, so I can just,
Okay.
it's instantaneous.
Okay, so both of you have water things going on. All right, so Kiku and Karga, what are you guys doing?
I cast that healing spell on the pirate and Karga.
Right.
And
Do you have like a water thing after that, or no?
yeah, I was gonna get a bucket and then start throwing it at the water.
Okay.
At the fire.
And I can
When I
cast
said
it again to
16
get the
points,
last
I can't-
portions too, if I need to.
I can only take you to 25, Cargus. So I might have did the math wrong, and I can only take you to 25 points of health.
Okay.
I can't take you
Yeah,
over
it's
half.
14 then.
Yeah, sorry. And then I can cast 16 on the pirate or whatever gives him half health, and the rest is just gonna
So-
have to be thrown away.
So yeah, Jeff, I'd say if you were able to cast it twice, that pretty much would completely dissipate.
Yeah, just do it as a
majority of
first
it.
level, and do it on the
Yeah.
front of the boat.
So let me put this up here. That's big.
Also, while I'm throwing buckets of water, yelling at Hot, I'm never getting on another boat again with you and these damn sea monsters.
Good. It'll be fine. We're almost there. While they're doing this, do we need more water?
I'd say with what Constantine has been able to put together, it not only contained it, but it's pretty much dying down now. And then you guys are
Okay.
kind of spot tagging it.
All right,
as it
because what
kinda
my
fades away.
other thing I was going to do is hear me out. I think this would have been a pretty good idea.
Still got
I was
meteors going around you, right?
yeah, they only last for like 10 minutes, so I could just break my concentration. I'll just break my concentration and keep those away. I was going to go to like the back of the boat where there's no fire, dump everything out of the bag of holding since it can hold like 400 pounds, but feel like 15, and then try and climb down the side and fill it with 400 pounds worth of water, and then just come and start just dousing it.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go towards the back of the boat and you empty the bag of the holding over the side of the ship, and as you do, you watch the book, Ancient Book of Akeo.
Oh no, not over the side. I'm putting it just in the back, like
Okay.
in our deck area, in the whatever it is,
Oh,
like where the cabin is.
okay. Darn. Okay. Okay. So you do that, and then yeah, as you do that, the book just makes a massive thud, and it kind of just busts up some of the planks as it kind of craters into the deck there, and then you do that. All right, so yeah, so after a couple of minutes go by, and you guys are able to stave off this fiery inferno. Presumably, everything is okay. All right. So good job.
All right. So I was glad we could kill those creatures, guys. That was great. No problems there. I might need some help in the back since I used the bag of holding, the fire hose, to get this book back in the bag.
I help pick the book up and put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, make a athletics check. Yeah, and you muster the strength to pick up this book. It weighs several hundred pounds, and drop it into the bag of holding.
And me realizing everyone might be a little miffed that I might have almost completely burned the boat down, will give a compliment of, wow, Kiku, have you been working out? You really picked that up real easy.
Make an insight check, Hada. You kind of get an indication that people are upset with you, but you're not entirely sure like how frustrated people are. But you go ahead and make
Alright.
your apology or compliment.
Yeah.
Can he roll persuasion to see how persuasive he is against Kiku?
Yeah. What are you get? What is your counter roll?
No counter roll.
Ooh, what would the counter roll be?
In fact, I cast guidance on him, hoping that he succeeds in persuading me.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Make a persuasion roll, Hada. And
Oh!
natural
I
20. So
persuaded.
there you go.
Ah!
So I haven't
Kiku's on
sworn
my
off.
side.
I haven't sworn off getting on boats. Just going to be more reluctant.
Yeah.
I accept his
Completely
apology.
understand.
You almost feel like you're almost ready to go on another voyage.
Are you ready to go on another quest? All right, let's get this boat into to wherever we're going. Where are we?
It's a good question.
Can we at least short
You
rest
guys-
on the way?
Are heading to you
Yeah,
guys can
short
do a
rest
short
on the way.
rest. So go ahead and assume that you do a short rest. Use, I guess, whatever hit die you're going to use if you want to regain health. And you are on your way to Dacklebrow. See if I've got a map. Come on. That was the wrong one.
What the heck? You can click on automatically add health and it doesn't roll for you? That's stupid.
Yeah.
I did that,
Yeah,
but
you
it
have to
didn't do
click the actual dice button to roll, and then click take short rest again.
Ah.
That's what I just did.
it.
1d10 plus 2. So what if I want to roll 3?
And you have to use 3 dice. Hit
If
3
it leaves
boxes.
relevant, So I did. Wait. Automatically apply healing with dice results. So I have to roll 2 dice before I do this?
No, it's when you have to click the dice block. So when you hit short rest, go to sheet,
Okay.
Yeah, short
then
rest.
hit short rest button,
Okay.
and then you see those boxes. I've got 6
Yeah.
of them. You have to check how many boxes you want,
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, I did that.
and then that box. Never mind. I guess you got it.
Mine didn't roll.
No, that's all right. I can do it myself.
You just click that 1d8 or 2d8 plus whatever 2.
You get a D8, I get a D6.
Some of us get a d10.
Karka gets a 10.
Yeah.
What?
And I get 5 of them. 1d10 plus 2.
He's a knight.
Was it based on Constitution?
Mm.
I mean, Constitution modifier helps, but
So that's
it's class dependent too.
plus 2.
What do you do? Plus? Is it plus 2?
Is it plus 2 or is it plus 6? Because it's plus each
Mine's
one is plus 2. Well, yeah,
Each
but
one what?
each one it's 1d10 plus 2. So is it?
It
the
is
modifier,
plus 6. You're right. Each
Yeah.
one's plus 2. Yeah, so it would be 6.
So it'd be
guaranteed.
3d10
hit
plus
points.
6.
3d10 plus 6.
Okay.
Which is you're healing for 36. Jeez,
Yeah,
oh, flip.
yeah, right.
Keep in mind,
Wow.
you're not going to recover all. If you use more than 2 hit dice, you're not going to recover them all from a long rest.
Yep. I still have 3 though.
Yeah, I did 2. And so I got back 14 health. That's pretty good because it got me up to 41.
All right, let's
Yeah, I
go.
Also,
did
since
one.
I have,
I rolled an 8.
Oh, what a
I
fantastic
have
roll! Fucking Christ.
arcane recovery. So once per day, when I finish short rest, I can choose expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 3. So I'm going to recover one of my 3rd level spell slots.
Also,
Okay.
fucking, I need to enter.
Hata. You need to take it easy on that fireball, son.
I only bring it out when we're desperate. But those things it seemed like we were not going to kill them anytime soon.
You only bring it out when we're on boats and wooden buildings.
I swear I've done it on stone before.
You did it in the caves. That was cool.
Yeah, the caves that worked well.
All right. So you guys finish out your short rest and finish the rest of the voyage successfully to and make port in Dacklebrow. So you guys are now here. All right. So you've successfully made the voyage, and now you've arrived at Dacklebrow. You've got Ven's Peak to the west, the southeast. Got this Mixtier Manor, and further south, southwest, is the city of Felstrad. Okay, so you guys arrive, presumably disembark from the ship. And, yeah. Where to?
We're not getting on another boat again for the rest of this journey.
I don't know if it.
I'm walking.
That's a bold
to-
statement.
I'm walking.
How do you expect to get back?
He just wants to walk everywhere.
Just
So, I
gonna
mean-
go over land.
How about
wanna walk-
next time? If we're gonna go on a boat
Fly.
and we know, and I have a long rest, I try and prep some other spells besides fire spells.
Where's his stupid king at anyway?
Did you say you're asking about the king?
Yeah, where's he at? Kylix Keep. That's where we got to get these books to.
Yeah.
Kylix Keep, yes. That big castle way up at the top of the map.
Yeah, and we really need to make sure we get him to him because he might be a little angry.
Keep in mind,
Yeah.
up to this point, you've probably explored like 20% of the map,
All right.
maybe.
Pitter patter, let's get at it.
Yeah, we haven't been in Tenerac Forest, Rhineford Castle,
Oh,
or Lixus, whatever that no label city up in the east is.
As you guys are kind of finding your bearings and discussing amongst yourselves, you guys are approached by an old woman, and she approaches you all and she says, "Excuse me, you all seem like a able-bodied group of adventurers there. Could you go to the local store and perhaps buy me a couple of items from this list I have? I'll give you the gold for it. It's hard for me to get around."
I take the list. Say, sure, let me take a look.
I think we can help you.
I read the list.
Okay. I will send you the list. Let's see. Okay.
You are on here twice. What happened? One of you's frozen, so it's like there's actually only one of you.
Staring straight at the screen in one of them.
What's that?
He's on the thing twice.
Why
He's
is
just
he?
staring.
What is going on?
Ah, there
I
we
don't
go.
know. Okay.
Uh,
I tried to leave and come back, and then the next one is just like it was weird for me too. That was a little tricky.
this is your new third level spell slot.
Yeah, I get to have two wizards. I mean,
All right. All right. So she hands the list over to Kiku, and he scans it over, and so Kiku, I just sent you a message. Take a look at that and read it over.
Looking at the list, guys. Okay, hold on.
Put your mic down.
I'm looking at the list now, guys. Hold on 1 second. Hmm. That seems all right to me. I don't know. It's just standard spell casting stuff, I guess.
Can you share?
Nothing really crazy. I go into the store with the bag of gold.
Just fucking.
Okay.
Just leave us. Just leave us by ourselves. You don't share.
Make an insight check, Karga. As you're doing this, Kiku just walks off
Yeah, I
in
figured
the
that.
direction the store that the
perfect.
woman has.
I
Karga, you just follow suit. You just follow Kiku as he walks over to the shop and goes ahead and Kiku gives the list to the shopkeep. The shopkeep looks it over and he comes back with a couple of those items. And Kiku, you now have, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He returns with 4 of the 6 items.
Okay, well, I did the best I could. I go back out to the lady.
Okay. All right, and Karga, you're just kind of following all along, and just like, oh, well, yeah, no, this is normal. So Kiku, you come back out to the lady, and what?
I hand her the stuff.
Oh, she says she takes the items, and she.
I'm missing the rock and the potion though.
Oh yes. Well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you probably have the rock that I'm referring to. If you use that big old brain of yours up there, maybe you could imbue it with some power.
I might be able to, but these rocks, they're just so valuable to me. I get them from these are the only way I have to bring my friends back.
Okay, make a persuasion check, and I'm going to say it's at disadvantage because the roll I had originally rolled for you was a 1. Wow. Okay. So she hears your plea and She says she's a little
I can
frustrated.
be persuaded. I can be persuaded to sell it, but what I would need full value in order to recoup the diamond, the rock from another vendor.
She says that's fine. I will pay you. She gives you the fair market value. I just need you to imbue this with the power
Okay.
from your god.
I do that. So
Okay.
I take it and I perform a ceremony and I cast augury on the ritual. And I speak to Goibnu. And I say, can you imbue this stone with your power?
And after a time, the stone appears to start to glow a bright white light, almost as if it's been imbued in this manner. And you presumably hand that over to the woman, and she provides you payment for that. She says, "Excellent. I just need one other thing. I believe you all may have this in your packs. Something tells me that you've come across something like this in your travels."
Yeah, I think the potion was the dragon. Hold on. Let me see if I can remember.
What is this?
Holy fuck, I remember.
So the potion. So the list. Did you look at the list?
Yeah, it's not in my inventory.
Okay. Let me check other people's. I don't know if
I'm
anybody
90% sure that it's in.
else. Okay. She says, "No matter." And out of nowhere, this vial of blood transfigures itself. And you guys are starting to get a sense of. Why don't you guys make a collective insight check now that she's conjuring things out of thin air in front of you?
Do I do an insight check on this too, or do I just totally oblivious?
I would say you're totally oblivious. The
Okay,
rest of you
that's-
can go ahead and make a insight check.
Or two extremes here. Roll a 1 and then I roll that.
So Karga, as soon as she conjures up this vial of presumably blood, you get the sense that there's something terribly, a little bit suspicious, I'd say, about this old woman in front of you. Constantina, you kind of get the same feeling. Ada, is that what you rolled? You rolled 12? Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
all of you kind of are starting to get this uneasy feeling about this woman stands before you. But, she asked Kiku to go and gather these items, which he nonchalantly did without issue. And so she, after she, summons up this blood in front of you guys, she says, "Well, I thank you so much, traveler. I will hopefully see you soon." And
You're welcome.
she kind of just walks away,
Good luck.
and leaving you the rest of you kind of confused and befuddled.
I feel a sense of foreboding here, guys.
She just wanted some
Think
rocks
about it.
and some potions, and there's some vials. I can't.
That's all right. We need to.
Can't.
Is
There
she
were
gone?
some bugs.
Is she gone? Is she gone? Is she still here?
She's gone.
How far gone?
She's out of sight.
Do I know which direction she went?
I could transform
Make,
to a cat, follow her scent, and
make
follow
a make
her.
make a survival check. Is that what you want to do?
Well, I won't be doing anything.
Yeah, Karga, you got distracted and you have no idea where she went.
I start walking towards the blacksmith.
Is that what are you doing, Constantina?
I turned to Karga, getting the sense he had the same feeling, and asked if he thinks I should follow her.
I do.
All right. So then I wild shape into I think a cat. And cats have good sense of smell, right? They can follow the scent. Or should I be a dog?
It's up to you.
I guess I'll do a cat. A little less conspicuous. I wild shape to a house cat and try to pick a percent and follow her.
Okay.
You know,
So,
I move. I go to a spot where I can't be seen by everyone else in the center of town.
Sure. Yeah, you slink off to one of the side streets or alleys, and you shape shift into a cat, and you know, as she was still kind of relatively close to you, you still recognize that scent, and kind of start making your way in the direction of where you believe that she went off to. So go ahead and make a perception check with advantage. As the cat, if you can. Here, let me pull up cat. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nine.
Boy.
A +7. Oh, jeez. So, yeah, your first kind of check to navigate your way towards where this woman left off. Kind of start heading down the alleyway there, and you all of a sudden start to you get this other scent on your nostrils that kind of distracts you, and then you get completely distracted and go down this other side street, and you end up following and finding a mouse.
So you got a good meal out of it.
Yep.
All right, so I accept that I lost the trail, and I wild shape back and report back to the crew. Well, Karga, because I was the one I talked to.
Yeah, thanks for trying.
Okay.
You can blame the idiot paladin for just doing everything that everyone says.
That was a good idea.
Paladin.
Just
I mean, cleric.
yeah.
I'm halfway to the blacksmith at this point.
That's why I said it. 'Cause you can't hear me.
Okay. All right. So Kiku, you head on over to the blacksmith, and you see him working away on his forge. He says, "Hail. Can I help you?"
I say, yes, well met, friend. I ball up the list and I throw it into the forge. Won't be needing that again.
Kind of cocks his head to the sides, a little quizzical. Okay. It's not for trash, but I guess.
Oh, it's an empty forge. And no use carrying around extra paper.
Well, it's not empty. I'm using it right now, but yes.
Oh, do you need any help? I'm quite the blacksmith myself.
Oh, no. I appreciate it though. And he just goes back to continuing to forge.
I show him my hammer and shield examples of my work.
Says, yes. I see the makings of a good an apprentice smith there.
Apprentice? Been
Says,
smithing longer than you've been alive, son.
I would doubt that.
Been smithing 50 years.
Make a history check.
History check. God damn. I don't even remember my own fucking history.
You think you've been smithing for 50 years. You guess that the guy in front of you probably couldn't be smithing for as long as you, but you do know he's an elf. And elves live hundreds of years. But again, you are quite adamant that you've been smithing longer than he has. And he kind of just looks at you and just mutters under his breath about dwarves.
Okay, with that, I leave.
Okay. All right. All right. So, where are you guys going now? Any shops? Are you heading out?
I was going to go try the magic shop, like potions, and see if there's anything.
Okay.
Every time they say that, somebody said just a picture and like cards.
I know,
and, like,
right?
Hats.
Yeah.
And, like a little.
I'm like, well, there's got to be a better name.
And, like,
I don't know, the apothecary.
Yeah, you head to the local apothecary shop, and walk in, and there's this woman behind the counter, and she's got a bunch of like twigs and stuff in her hair, and her hair's all matted. And make a perception check.
All right. Yeah.
You get the sense. I mean, even though you don't really get a good look at her, you can definitely get a sense of the fact that she is very much against regular hygiene, and you can certainly smell, her natural musk as you enter the apothecary.
All right, so I just kind of walk in, and I try and not do any sort of thing that would show that I'm disgusted by her.
Okay.
And I go, Helen, well met.
Make a performance check.
Oh God.
Yeah, and you manage to hide your true intentions.
All right. I go, Helen, well met, madam.
He says, yes, how can I help you?
Yes, I was wondering, do you have possibly any potions that can help?
Well, I have a wide variety of potions. What types of potions are you interested in?
I'm thinking something like, isn't it? I've looked it up before. Alchemist's Fire. I think that is.
Alchemist's Fire, you say?
Right. Yeah. something of
Yes.
that nature?
Yes, I believe I have that. And she kind of goes over and, she picks out this vial from, one of her shelves. She says, yes, this is actually, I've got quite a few of these. How many were you interested in?
About how much would one go for? In today's market?
Well, potions in general are not cheap. I'd say 75 gold for a vial.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, I could. Could I get 2 of those then?
Certainly.
Alrighty.
So she hands you 2 of those for 150 gold.
And my brain's so fried today, I couldn't even do that. Thank you for your business. Is there, do you know anything about, say, these sort of magical books with tons of spells in them that many sort of kingdoms are trying to find or possibly find these days?
She kind of thinks about it. No. I mean, could you give me any more information than that?
Yeah, so there are these multiple books that I've heard of that have multiple spells, almost basically like a spell book, but very powerful. And after you read them and use them, the pages disappear. And it seems like a lot of people are after these things.
Well, I don't know specifically which books you refer to. I mean, there's many spell books across the land. Spell books, spell scrolls, many magical items and magical tomes and things of that nature that have some sort of arcane magic about it.
Okay. Well, thank you. I don't want to give up too much about them. I don't know too much about them myself, but once I find out more, I might come back and ask.
Of course, yeah. And if you need anything else, let me know.
Will do. Thank you. And then I'm going to head out and go to the tavern.
Okay. All right, so Hada is headed to the tavern.
I'm already going to the tavern. In fact, I'm already
Karg is
there.
headed to the tavern.
I already have a table.
Karga's already got a table.
And in preparation of this, while I'm there by myself, I'm going to cast Zone of Truth around the table.
Zone of Truth.
Yep.
Okay.
It's in the game log.
Yeah. Zone of Truth. Magical zone. Okay.
It's just there, around the table. 15 feet. No reason.
No reason. Okay. It's a 15-foot cube.
I also show up
Sphere.
at the tavern.
Sphere. 15
Sphere.
Sphere, yeah.
Making sure Kiku can't just float over it.
All right, so you guys are around this table. Anybody going anywhere else? Everybody headed to the tavern.
Hey, do you guys have any luck with whatever the hell we're doing here?
Is everyone within is that table right now?
Yes.
Everyone has to make a charisma saving throw. 13.
All
Excellent.
right. Hada
Oh, I
failed.
can't.
There's only one
Kiku
person. Only one
failed.
person I even give a shit about.
All right, Constantina has got to do it too. And don't you have to do it as well, Karga?
I don't know.
You're in the zone of truth.
That's fair. Okay.
Doesn't say that you're immune to it.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, yeah. All right.
All right.
So. Okay.
So, Kiku, what was on the list that you decided not to share with the rest of us?
Hell if I know. What list?
That sounds like a lie.
Make a history check. Oh, he made a 9. Kiku, you can. Let's see. There are 6 items. You can recall 2 of the items from the list.
There was a rock. She wanted some diamond. Said it had to be some god-empowered diamond. I don't know. It's really weird. And she wanted some of that. She wanted that violet. That violet. Remember that vampire blood? That what's his name got? That dragon that was traveling with us. Boy,
Yeah.
I miss him.
Yeah, how I had the dragon blood and the bag of
Was there
holding.
They
anything
wanted a-
else on the list besides those items?
Yeah, there
all-
was
That's all he can recall.
the rock and some vampire blood. A diamond.
I give you another chance. Make one more history check.
He's gonna roll a 1. See this coming.
Give him another chance. Yep, just the 2 items.
I had the list on me, but I didn't think I was gonna need it again. Darn it!
Why?
Where did I put that?
Why did you? I thought you were an upstanding cleric. Why did you just walk away and not tell us about it?
Walk away without what? Telling you about what?
The list.
Karga, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're not the most friendly person I've ever come across.
What about Hada?
You don't like to help old women in the street, typically. Hot does a stand-up man, but he was on his way to the magic shop. I didn't want to stop him.
He was not.
And Constantina, well, don't give me the wrong way, but you kind of look like a demon. I thought
So
you
what I'm
might
hearing
scare the woman.
is a cleric who's not true to his faith of whatever the fuck your god is. Just walking off, doing tasks without telling the rest of us. Clearly making stuff up here.
What's gotten into you, Karga? I thought we were friends.
It's okay. We'll figure this out later. Since apparently nobody else has any questions. Even though, feel free to ask him.
Yeah, did you give her some of the diamonds? I heard some talking.
Yeah, I gave her a diamond. I didn't give it to her, though. She gave me more than fair market value. She gave me 400 gold for it, so we could go replace it from a shop.
Okay. And so, and you mentioned she took some blood.
Yeah, remember when we killed all those vampires and Talmac? He put some in a vial for some reason.
Okay. That didn't seem suspicious.
I mean, who hasn't needed a vial of vampire blood from time to time? I can't get involved. I don't know what all the ins and outs of magic are. I just know what the magic is that Goibnu provides me. I try not to judge.
Okay, it's fine. We'll remember
Well,
this.
That's not true.
I'll remember
Alright.
this.
He just healed you.
It's fine.
We'll go with it.
It's fine. We'll I'll just keep this in the back of my mind.
You know what, Kiki, you haven't steered us wrong yet, so
That's not true, but
I'll go with it.
As you guys are sitting talking at the table, a gentleman approaches you, presumably a guard, and he says, "I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhearing that you guys were fairly new to the area. It sounded like, at least. Pardon my interruption. Are you guys adventurers, mercenaries, perhaps?"
did he roll?
Sure am.
Did he roll
I'm
a
looking
charisma
for-
saving throw?
No,
I'm definitely
he's
an
not in your
adventurer.
circle.
You said he approached us. He's in the circle.
He doesn't
Is he standing?
have to. Is he like right next to you?
I don't know. It's loud in there, isn't it?
I mean, is he within?
I say
15?
very loudly, yes,
Okay,
we're
Karga.
adventurers.
He presses up against you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He's gonna make a charisma saving throw.
I'm gonna laugh when he passes.
Very close.
What's he got to get?
13.
Bam.
Shit. All right. It's fine. It was already in place. There's nothing can be done. Yes, we are.
So he's like right up against you, Karga. He says,
That's fine.
"Hello."
Like, do you feel? Can you feel things?
So I'm not so subtly whispering to Karga, I think he likes you, Karga.
Is there
I'll
a
lean over to
question?
keep
Is there a
that
question?
Hi, friends. I couldn't help but overhear. It sounds like you guys are adventurers or mercenaries of some kind. Is that true?
That would be correct.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. You see, I have a little bit of a problem. I was hoping that you guys could help me out. You see, my boy has gone missing, and he's been gone for a couple days now, and I'm afraid that something terrible has happened to him. As you may or may not know, we've had some issues, shall we say, with some rather dangerous beasts that come down from Ven's Peak from time to time. And so the town has put a bounty on these wyverns and exterminating the wyverns' nests. And I'm afraid my boy might have gone in search of the bounty, and I haven't heard from him in a couple of days. So I was hoping some adventurers such as yourselves could go take a look and see if you could find him, and if you can find him, bring him back safely to me.
Sir, I hate to inform you, but your son is most likely dead, and we're probably not strong enough to take on a group of wyverns.
Well, we don't know that, but like, what kind of bounty is on this, anyways?
Well, I don't know. A couple of 100 gold. A couple hundred gold, I would say. I haven't really thought about it that much.
That's
I've really
it.
just focused on my son.
So, in the
I hate to
authorities
tell you,
will
but
help when
a couple
people
of
go
100
missing
gold
Your son's only worth a couple hundred gold to you.
to find your dead son
It's all I have.
is not worth getting my entire party killed. I'm sorry, sir.
What are these wyverns?
What's that?
What are these wyverns?
How many are there? Do you know?
I don't know. Not sure. I haven't been up there myself.
Tell you what, you
Guys-
can go up there first and scout it out, and then come back and tell us, and we'll decide.
No, sir. You're definitely gonna die if you go up there. Do not do that. Your best bet is to move on. I'll hold a ceremony honoring your son. I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm willing
Like,
to help, but we need more information.
Of course, yeah. Well, what information do you need?
Well, like,
that information
would like to know-
be where you can get more gold for this bounty.
What is
Well,
wrong
I
with
would-
you guys? Why are you trying to deceive this poor man? He lost his son. Can you not see he's grieving?
Do you know if he's dead or not?
Make a persuasion check. No, I don't. I told you all I
Not
know.
you. I'm talking. That was to Kiku.
He's definitely dead if he went into a wyvern's nest, yes.
Do you know?
What is a
Do you know
wyvern?
for a fact that he went into a wyvern's nest?
I'm not going to deceive this man and give him false hope. He's
Don't forget
definitely
you
dead.
can't- Okay. You also
Do you
are still
think
in
he
the
could have
zone
been
of truth,
kidnapped
so you
by a
wanna rethink
weird-
that?
I mean, the boy could have been kidnapped by a weird lady that asked for magical rocks and a vial of vampire
This is also
blood.
correct.
Says, I
Wouldn't telling him that he's
I
dead
do
be
believe
deceiving him?
I do believe I know the weird woman of which you speak. But I don't think she has anything to do with my boy.
Who is the weird woman? If you-
I would talk to your friend. He seems to know something about her.
Since our cleric here is unable to deceive anyone at this moment, you can ignore his comments about his son, since he has absolutely no idea whether he's alive or not. And I'm willing
No,
to
I
forego.
know a lot about wyverns. He's definitely dead.
You should roll a history check about wyverns. Someone was lying.
I definitely thought I knew a lot about wyverns.
Yeah,
I have
your
heard
knowledge,
stories.
Your knowledge escapes you.
So then,
It was
please,
there just a minute ago.
So, would you like to reconsider your deception of this man while in the zone of truth? If that's even possible to do.
No, his son's definitely dead. There's nothing to reconsider. What are you talking about? In fact, I'm going to get a drink. This whole conversation is depressing.
Someone's God would be very disappointed in him right now.
Whoa. I kind of shake my head.
Gotta say, this is more challenging than I thought it was going to be.
All right, I'm willing to help.
Exiting.
I'm willing to help.
I shake
can-
my head on my way to the bar.
Yeah, walk away. We don't care about you.
Distraught.
I'm willing to help. However, since you seem to know some about this lady that our wizard friend over here spoke of, I want to forego a larger bounty if you can get us more information on her if we help you. That seems
kind of
fair.
information?
I'm asking everyone else, does that seem fair? Except for the dwarf who's gone. He has no opinion in this.
I walk
Yep,
over to
I
the man.
would
I'm
say
sorry,
that's
sir.
fair.
I was so inconsiderate about your son. He might not be dead. I don't know that for sure. I don't
Did you
know
get a
what
drink
came
in
over me.
Did you get a drink in 2 seconds?
I didn't need a drink. I had a change of heart after walking away from the table.
I'm sure.
I don't know what came over me, sir.
I'm sure he
I'm sorry.
appreciates you.
We're gonna
telling
help
him
you and
his
your
son
son.
is dead, and then coming back and saying his son's not dead. I'm sure he totally appreciates that.
We'll leave right now. I'll have to get a good night's rest, and we'll leave first thing at morning's light.
Anyways,
Perfect.
back to what
Perfect.
I was saying. This idiot who's over here telling you that your son's dead and is no longer dead gave a bunch of stuff apparently to this lady that this old woman that you seem to know, and we can't find her. We don't know where she went, and we're
I
trying
didn't
to track
give
her down
anything to
again.
anybody.
I mean,
She
I
paid
don't
for it.
know her. I just know of her. I know of this weird woman
That's fine.
that your wizard friend speaks of.
While we are attempting to find your son, the least you could do is try to find out where this old woman is in return.
Sure. Yeah, I will try to find out more information about her and where she is and what she wants.
All right, then it's a deal.
Fantastic.
Please point us in the right direction or provide us where to go.
Yes, there is to the west. There's a little road that leads up to the foothills of the of Ven's Peak. Just follow the road and make your way up to the the mountain range, and you should probably be able to see some danger signs and so forth about a wyvern nest.
All right, we will set off in the morning, and I hope that you will fulfill your end of the bargain.
Okay. Thank you. And he walks away.
And on that note, I'm going to bed.
I go over to Constantina. Constantina, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that about your appearance. You're not an ugly demon-looking woman. I apologize. You wouldn't have scared that woman. I don't know what came over me.
You are met with
There you go.
silence.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
we can hear you.
Okay. Again, it just freezes every time I try to unmute. Kiku, although it was a little hurtful, I understood after a little bit that I know you're still kind of a shell shock from all of our boat trips and aren't your normal self. And I'm making a few, mental errors, but I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, and I appreciate your apology.
Thank you. That's very gracious of you.
All right, so Karga is headed off to bed. Who else is there? Who's doing what?
Yeah,
I guess I head to the. Go ahead.
Oh no, you go.
Oh, I was just gonna go to the church, see if they needed some help. Get a night to stay for free.
If we still have a little bit of time before we have to go to bed to have a long rest, I was going to see if is there like a archives or a library connected to anything here where I could try and investigate or find more lore on on these wyverns.
No, there's no like library. I mean, you could make some sort of check. As you've probably read hundreds of books, see if you recall anything. What exactly? Yeah. What exactly are you trying to do?
I'm trying to see if I could recall like what would be their main strengths or their main weaknesses. What would be weaknesses of these creatures?
Okay.
See. Seriously. Well.
All right, so you kind of think back on all the things that you've read up on dragons and wyverns and things of that nature. You recall that wyverns are cousins to dragons and dragonkin. They've got two legs, and then they've got arms that are attached to the wings, with a tail that has some sort of poison stinger at the end of it.
Hold on.
In terms of like a weakness, nothing comes to mind. But you have read in your texts that that they are regarded as fairly dangerous creatures.
Okay. And on that note, I'll just end up going to my room and kind of be preparing my spells and going to sleep.
Okay, so and then Constantina, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go to sleep too.
Okay, so the three of you are going to the inn or an inn, and then Kiku's going to go to the church.
Yes, I'm just going for nothing specific, just for help and sleep.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. What can I use? So you guys go back to the inn and head to bed. Let's see. What's this one? So you guys go back to the inn there, and go to sleep. You guys go to bed, and let's see, Kiku is not with you. So go ahead and the three of you make a perception check.
Perceive nothing.
Same here. Rolling low tonight.
Let's see.
I don't know what's waiting for it. It should be a 10.
Okay. You guys, say for the sake of this that you've got, you found a room that's got 3 beds in it. Constantina, you kind of are stirring at night, kind of uneasy, a little bit uneasy about the woman that you saw earlier that day, and kind of, her kind of just making vials appear out of thin air, and kind of, the failure that you had of tracking her down as a cat, kind of like, it's kind of making you toss and turn at night. And so you kind of, not in a deep sleep, I'd say, and you kind of, roll over and you catch out of the corner of your eye that there's a shadowy figure standing before you, and there's a huge circle drawn on the floor of your guys' room with a bunch of markings and stuff. Almost appears to have been drawn in blood, with a couple items placed around the circle. And you kind of just see this shadowy figure kind of moving around slowly, and she seems to be muttering to herself, almost like she's preparing some sort of ritual.
On computer. Okay. Trying to do something, but it won't work. Well, upon noticing, I alert Karga and Hata. Try to wake them up.
Okay. As you go to motion to Karga and Hata and try to alert them, the shadowy figure, calls forth, something from the circle, and you see two huge golems emerge, and need you guys to roll for initiative.
Did we finish our rest or no?
Let's see. I would say probably not.
Half of it?
I'd say you get half of your HP and half of your spell slots.
That's good, because I was missing my level 2 one, so I'll take that. Okay, half of my HP. Roll for initiative.
See if I can add you back. So I just cleared it.
Mind your own business at the church.
All right.
God, I hope not. Gonna burn us all down here.
One way to find out.
Well, I'm clearly not going to perceive whatever it's made of. So
Move, add. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way because it's not. Alright, so she's gonna do this. All right, so you guys are all on the tracker there. Okay, so you all are awake. Arga, you do not have your armor on.
Cool.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so none of you guys have your armor on. I'll say that you have your weapons though,
I mean, I do sleep with my weapon under my pillow.
and you'll have your shield, but you do not have your armor on.
I use my shield as a blanket.
Yeah, sure. All right, so you're awake. You guys are taking in what you see before you. There is this shadowy figure that has donned off of her cloak, and it appears to be that old woman that you saw from earlier that day, and she has transformed into a blood witch in front of you, and the circle in front of you that you see before you is in fact a blood ritual circle, which Kiku has generously provided her the ingredients for in summoning these golems, which you see before you. So, a little bit of metagaming, but that is what. So, a little bit of metagaming, but that's what you got. What's up?
Accident.
Oh, okay. All right, so Hada, you're up first.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to cast. First, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself
Okay.
to be able to up my AC back up to 16.
And you do. Translucent shield
Hold on.
covers you.
Alrighty. And that takes up a whole action, so I am done. Oh wait, actually, within that same thing for a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. Oh, just ignore that because I'm not using it right now. I'm just casting it. So it wove together the threads of the shadow to create the sword that I'm holding in my right hand.
Yeah, so Shadow Blade coalesces into your right hand.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right, it is the Blood Witch's turn. And she will also cast Mage Armor. And
Can you put that in the game log, please? I forget what it does.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what it
Can
does.
you-
I just don't remember.
can you put it in there?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
So she casts Mage Armor. And then she is going to see how far can she move. She's going to move over here to you, Karga, and attack you with her short sword.
My AC is 15 without my armor on. Just so you're aware.
Okay. That'll miss. And that's her turn. All right, Karga.
Are we supposed to know if these are undead or not?
I mean, you don't know.
I'd like to know.
Right, thank you.
Okay, how would you know that? How would you go about figuring that
Let's
out?
see. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I am gonna probably waste a turn doing this, but we're gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna use my channel divinity. Control undead.
Okay.
Might be a waste of a turn, but that's okay. I will use that.
All right, so you target one of the golems.
Yeah, sure, the blue one, which sounds
Blue
like
one?
they're probably not undead, but yeah.
You point at it, and say your channel divinity oath, and you hear the blood witch kind of cackle, as it seems to have no effect.
Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself. So +2 AC
Okay, so you're at 17.
at the moment, yes.
Yep.
That's it. End turn. I'm not gonna move.
Okay. It is this guy's turn. And he is going to move up here. Let's see, what's he going to do? He's going to move up here to you, Hada. And it's going to make a slam attack. $16. You're gonna hit.
16.
Yeah.
It will not hit because my AC is now 16, so I can't remember
So it'll
exactly.
hit.
Oh, it does hit then.
If it matches, it hits.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it hit.
So that's going to be 11 bludgeoning damage.
Great.
And the second slam will do 7. 18 bludgeoning damage as you get hit twice by the golem. That'll be its turn. Constantina. Constantina, you
Okay,
there?
sorry. I was talking that whole time. Thought I was not. Didn't realize I was on mute. Oh, that's right, because I restarted. We restarted the. That's why I was on mute. Okay. So I'm gonna wild shape into a lion. And I'll reread what I wrote. So it says, if a lion moves at least 20 feet straight forward towards a creature and then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn, that target must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So if I'm looking correctly, I'm 10 feet away from the witch, and since I get 30 feet of movement,
Yeah.
I'd like to move 10 feet backwards, and then 20 feet forwards to get my 30 feet, and do the pounce claw attack.
Hmm. Okay, so
And it says if I have an advantage on an attack roll if a creature has at least one of the line's allies within 5 feet, which Karga is.
claw attack on the same turn. Okay, so you're gonna attack
Yeah.
it with a claw attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so go
And
ahead.
I'm using pack tactics.
Yeah, so go ahead and do an advantage on that claw attack.
I think I typed in the right stuff here. Let's see if it works. I had advantage. What? It even says advantage, but only rolled one die. I don't understand that.
Go ahead,
I'll roll a second
roll
one.
another one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's roll. What's going on here? There we go. Oh, I hit it twice. Still only take. Oh, never mind. I think I only roll once. It doesn't matter. Of course.
Okay, so yeah, so unfortunately you back up and then try to do a pounce and miss the claw attack.
Okay. Like I said, it's the end of my turn. I already used up all my movement.
Yep. So now you're like over here.
Yeah, I'm just on to the right of the witch. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. So it is this guy's turn. And he's going to come down and attack the lion. That'll hit. It's gonna. Okay, so this golem comes over to you. Actually, did he? Okay, he only hit it once. So the golem comes down and slams you for 13 points of damage. And that's the end of his turn. And we're back at the top of the round.
All right, so for my bonus action, I'm going to try and stab the golem. So do I just roll a d20 to see if it hits?
I think you have to roll something specific, right? Don't you have to do like a dex modifier? Like that?
See, it doesn't say. All it says
do a
is
d20 plus your dex mod.
All right. All right, I'd say that hits.
You got a natural 20?
That's 2 attacks.
Yep.
Look at that.
Nice.
All right. So then I'll roll for damage. First one. Do I get a second one since it was a natural 20?
It already does it. So it's
It did it?
14,
Okay.
14 psychic damage.
Sweet.
Nice.
And
is that-
then for my and then that's the bonus action. And then for my action, I would like to cast as a that's gonna be my last second level spell. That's my last second level spell. I'd like to try and cast on the Blood Witch, Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay.
Which she has to pass on a 16 intelligence saving throw.
So I'm reading the Shadowblade. So the Shadowblade casting time is one bonus action. It's a concentration spell, but counts as an action when you're actually using it because it's a melee weapon.
Oh, I used that wrong. Well, never mind. That's my action then. I'm done.
All right. It is the witch's turn. And she's going to she's gonna go look over at you, Hada, as you just attacked the golem there. And she's going to use Scorching Ray.
Is this an attack? I assume.
Yes, it's a spell.
So I can use my sentinel then.
Is that for melee attacks or spell attacks?
It doesn't say. It just says makes an attack.
Does it?
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you.
Okay, so make a really quick. Let me make a ranged spell attack. What is her spell attack? Ooh. So how many is that? That is 3 rays. Okay, first one misses. Second one hits, third one hits. So that's gonna be. Alright, so she lifts her finger at you, Hada, and she points, and these 3 fire rays come out, and you dodge one, and then the other 2 hit you, and you take 14 points of fire damage. And that's her turn.
I'm going to use my sentinel now.
Okay, so that's a reaction, right?
Yes, that is a reaction.
Okay.
18.
That will hit.
Okay. Fantastic. I can't stop rolling 1. 8.
Okay, so she takes 8 damage. And come on. She is going to react to your reaction and use Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, fun.
So you need to make a
Dex.
dex save?
Yeah. Mother fudger. I know that
Yeah.
fails. I have the spell.
Okay. All right, so that is. So you take 14 points of fire damage on a failed save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's her turn.
Okay. I believe it's my turn. I'm going to use one action to put my armor on, and a bonus action to end Shield of Faith and cast Hex on the Blood Witch. End turn.
Okay. Oh, so you. I guess we should have rolled for that, but so you're
I didn't
gonna
have-
do hex.
I have Hex now, yeah, so it doesn't matter if Shield
Okay.
of Faith.
So Kiku, we will say for this intensive purposes that beginning of this, or Goibnu woke you up, and you will be entering combat here at the end of the round. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. Okay. Get you on the board. So you come up from the north. Okay, and it is this guy's turn. And he is going to attack again. Ooh, he missed. All right, his second slam comes down, and Hada, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are unconscious. All right, Constantina.
All right. So, let's see. Sure, I'm just reading both the attacks here. Okay. Okay. So I will go after the orange guy. I'm going to do a bite attack. So it says, when it says +5 to hit, that means I add +5 to my attack roll.
Yeah, your hit. Yeah, your attack.
Okay,
or
I guess
hit
I
roll.
should have done that. I don't think it would have made a difference last time because the most I would have gotten was 10, but I'll do that
Right.
this time. And again, I'm still next to Karga, so I have. Well, I guess Karga's not next to the guy I'm attacking, so then I guess I don't have the advantage. Okay.
Right. So are you attacking the golem or the witch?
Yeah. I already said I was. So.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay, and then it says. 1d8 +3 piercing damage. Okay. Oh, there we go. Something worked out well.
So, you rear up on your hind legs, Constantina. You reach out and you claw at this golem in front of you, and you strike at it. You scratch it up real good, and it appears as though it doesn't really look like it's taking any damage.
Alrighty then. End turn.
Yeah, go ahead, Kiku. I'll let you come in now.
I'm going to cast. I guess I need to. Inflict wounds, 2nd level on the witch. Oh, fuck me.
That she's got her come on, where'd the thing go? Okay. She's got her mage armor up. That is just enough to hit.
Oh, that's a good roll.
All right, Kiku, you stretch your hand out as she's distracted, and she turns around just as you impact and inflict 26 points of necrotic damage on her as you hear her let out a scream.
I also am going to cast Spirit Weapon on her.
Okay. That'll miss.
15 misses.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was the 9 was the hit.
Sorry, no, it was 9 for damage, 15 to hit. I just rolled
Yeah,
a 15, so I assumed it would hit. So I rolled a 9 for damage.
That'll hit. And she can't use Hellish either. Okay, so she takes 9 points of force damage. All right. She is starting to look a little beat up. That was 35 damage right there.
Intern.
All right. Got this
Sorry,
next
Hot Todd. Do what I can for you
golem
next
here.
turn.
And it is going to turn and face you, Kiku, as you just attacked this Blood Witch. Did a bunch of damage to her. And it's going to do its slam attacks. We'll assume that you have your armor and not them because you had a little bit more time.
I sleep in my armor.
Okay. What's your AC? 21. All right, so you get hit by one of them.
21.
And you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And Hada, you're up.
All right, big money, big money. So let's go. Let's save. How do I end up doing it? Do I just need to roll?
Just roll a d20. That is one success.
All right. And that's my turn.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it is the Blood Witch's turn. And she is going to turn her attention to you, Kiku. See what else can she cast. Oh, she already did that. She already did that. What's going on with this?
I'm using Sentinel, whatever you decide to do after.
Come on. All right, she is going to do a multi-attack at Kiku. And so that is 1d20. So that's a 21. That's a 25. So she's going to hit both of them. First one is a 6. And the second one is a 6. So you take 6 slashing damage and 6 piercing damage. Go ahead and queue up that Sentinel.
Go ahead and queue up that Hellish Rebuke.
Yep.
Yep. Alright. That'll hit.
Huh?
11. Plus Hex. Hold on. 14.
Okay, 14 damage.
Let me
All
just
right,
make
go ahead
that
and
dex
roll.
save.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
So that's a fail,
Yes.
presumably.
Yes. 13.
And you take 15 points of fire damage.
Alright. I'm effectively killing myself.
And you're doing a good job at it.
Thank you.
All right. That is the Blood Witch's turn. Target's up.
Yeah. I'm going to also roll concentration since, you know, Hex. And I got hit.
Yep,
I'm pretty sure that passes.
it does.
Alright, so we're going to attack the Blood Witch twice. I'm also going to use second level spell slot to Divine Smite if I hit. That's
Okay.
that's the plan. 20.
We'll hit.
So we got 14 plus a d6. 16 plus Divine Smite, which I believe with the second level spell slot is 3d8. So 1, 2, 3. That is the worst roll in history of rolls. Okay, so 20. It's fucking amazing. And we'll go again. 21.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I'm going to Divine Smite
How do you
again.
want to do this?
Oh, never mind. I'm not going to Divine Smite again. How do I want to do this? I would like to... Oh, it doesn't matter. Just cut her head off or something.
Okay. So you take your battle axe and you hit her the first time, and then you make a second cut. and you slice her head off.
I'm gonna mount
As
it
it
on the top of
topples
my
over.
shield.
And as she dies,
Poof to the golems. No, I'm just kidding.
the golems are still standing there. And let's say they take. I'm gonna say they take half damage, just because I can.
I would also like to move. Well, it's a subsequent turn, so never mind. I'll do it next turn. That will be it for me.
Okay. All right. It is this golem's turn. We're gonna finish out this round, and then we'll call it. This golem is going to go berserk. And let's see what this does. I guess it's going to try to go berserk, but it doesn't. All right. It's a 24. It's going to attack Hada. Because he's the closest one. Okay, you guys watch as this flesh golem raises its fists and comes crushing down on Tahada's head, not once but twice. And you watch as the life escapes Hada's body. All right, Constantina.
All right, so guess I can't really do much as a lion if my attacks aren't doing anything to them, but I guess I could maybe try to knock the one down. So looks like I'm 15 feet away from the blue one. So I'll move 5 feet back and then sprint 20 feet towards it again.
Okay.
I'll do the claw attack.
So you're going to move back 10 feet, right? Is that what you said?
Well, I'm
5
15 feet right now,
gotcha,
so I'll move back 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, and then run 20.
Okay.
And then I guess Hot is incapacitated, so I can't use my hack tactics, so I don't get advantage this time. Okay.
Right. He's not incapacitated. He's dead.
Well, yeah.
All right. So you're going to pounce.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta hit on the attack, I think is what it says.
Says hits with a claw.
Yeah, if I
attack.
hit it with a claw attack. Yeah, if I
Right.
hit it with a claw attack.
Okay. 20 will hit.
Okay. Then it says, I guess, and I'm rolling for damage isn't going to do anything, so not worth our time. Is that correct?
As you go to pounce, you're going to leap out of melee range of this orange one, and so it's going to get an opportunity attack in the process.
Yep.
And so that's a 20 to hit. And so it is actually going to hit you for 12 as you leap through the air.
Okay.
Okay. And so you're going to hit it, like we said. So now you roll for damage, I guess.
Does it matter? Is it going to take any damage?
It's not going to take any damage.
Last time you said it didn't.
Yeah, it's not. I'm going to go ahead and roll a strength save.
Yeah.
And it stays upright as you pounce onto it.
Great. Okay.
Okey-dokey. All right, Kiku. Hope you brought your diamonds.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
Hope you got a third level spell slot.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to touch. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to revivify.
Okay. What's the cast time of that?
Instant.
Are you sure you shouldn't wait till it's over?
Well, I need more targets to stay up. I can't guarantee I'll stay up and still be alive after a minute.
Oh yeah.
It's a what do you
Okay.
call it? Risk mitigation.
All right. Yeah. So Kiku, you rush over to Hada, who's recently passed away, and you put your arm over his body, and you mutter a couple of words, and you take one of the diamonds out, and you speak into it as it glows with a white glow, as your hand glows with a white glow, and then that white glow emanates out to Hada's body as he suddenly wakes up, and the diamond that you were holding turns to dust.
I'm also going to attack
Wait,
blue guy
so
with
how
the
much
hammer.
HP do I get back? Just one?
One. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess you're.
You have 1 hit point.
Yep. All right, cool.
All right. What else?
I'm also gonna hit him with the blue one with that hammer.
Okay.
Golly. Okay, and then I'm gonna sit back down.
That will hit.
What? Oh, sweet. This is force damage.
And it takes 11 force damage. Okay. And it's the orange one's turn. And it's going to make its way over towards Skarga. And it's going to attack. Here's a picture of the guy. And he's going to miss the first attack. And the second attack, what would you say it was? 15?
No, I put my armor
15.
on. It's 21.
You're mute.
I put my armor on a long time ago, so 21.
You didn't put your armor on.
I did.
Or in what?
Second turn. Remember I said I put my armor on as my action and then used Hex as my bonus.
It takes 10 minutes to don plate armor.
Oh my god, that's stupid. Okay, 15.
Oh, well then he should get an extra attack action this turn since you let him
That's
burn
fine.
its attack action.
It's fine. 15.
You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage and you are unconscious.
No, I am not. I have lovely restless endurance.
Okay, you stand back up with
Guess you
1
should get used to
HP.
that. Every time you knock me unconscious once, it's happening.
Alright. And stop there. Because I'm sure we got a couple more rounds to go.
Holy crap! Who'd have thought? I thought the blood wage was going to be harder than the golems, and I was hoping that the golems would just disappear.
Yeah, same. I was hoping that once she was gone, they would kind of just disappear, but
Someone should have just messed
no
with.
such luck.
Should just messed with the circle on the ground. Maybe they'd have disappeared that way.
Maybe.
Oh, dang.
Well, good
Yeah.
thing someone's about to cast
Good
fireball
thinking.
and blow a
Don't worry,
hole
it
in the
just came to
floor.
me right now. I'm on it.
I'm so used to somebody casting fireball.
I was
And
trying
burning
something
floors
different,
out.
but honestly, I'm a little pissed that they killed me. So
Well, you have some courses of action for the next time.
we'll go. All right.
Alright, well, yeah, we will pick this up next time. Looking at the calendar, that is going to be the 14th. How's that look?
It's going to be rough,
It's
but I probably
Columbus.
should make it.
Columbus Day.
My wife's going to be out of
Yeah.
town.
Oh.
Maybe in San Francisco coming back that day. I can't remember.
Yeah, my wife's going to San Diego.
Alright, well,
But I should be
keep.
home before whenever my flight lands.
Okay, well, keep posted in the loop if things change. If we have 2 or more that can't make it, we will defer. Otherwise, see you guys on the 14th.
Also, fair advanced warning, I will be moving in the spring, so there might be a couple
Spring,
weeks.
where you going?
I'm going to Texas, but don't tell anyone because I haven't told anyone yet.
Hot dog.
Okay.
Going to Nader country.
Good old Texas, going back, but not to
Go back.
not to San Antonio, sadly.
Where you going?
El Paso,
Ooh.
Where's that?
way out
Oh,
west.
it's on the border,
Way out
way
in the
on
middle
the
of
west.
nowhere,
It's a
right? Yeah.
border
There's
town.
nothing.
Yep.
You
I
get
met
to
a ton of people from El
look
Paso.
at
So many.
Mexico.
Hey, housing is cheap. I'm buying a house. That's all I know.
So,
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's why they want to go back. Yeah.
Is that right?
I mean, I like Texas.
Yeah, I loved it down there.
How big a
first time.
house are you getting?
I mean, it's like 80% Hispanic, but yeah, it's border town.
San Antonio. Well,
Check out Juarez. Let us know how it is.
Right,
Yeah. I think I'll stay across.
Yeah, check out an FC Juarez game, Los Bravos.
I
My buddy will take
I'll
you.
watch it from a distance.
There you go.
No, but I think it's like high 200s for a 2,200 square foot house. Can't buy shit here in Maryland for that, so
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
no, you can't. Alabama's got decent prices.
well, pretty much yeah. I was gonna say anywhere in the South is gonna
Can't.
have
Buy anything in Maryland for like under like 500,000.
yeah, even townhomes
Nowadays.
Now. Yeah, townhomes are 500 now. It's crazy.
God, dog.
There's like a $60,000 difference if you want a garage versus not a garage for a townhome. It's crazy. So
And it's a one-car garage?
yeah, here.
Probably.
Yeah. But
I haven't.
Gotta break that news to everyone else eventually. Rip off the band-aid, I guess.
What,
Yeah, well,
you
it's a
said that's in the
redeployment,
spring?
right?
Yeah, it'll be April-ish, maybe March. I can't remember which one. One of those 2 dates.
Garrett said you were probably going to be moving soon.
I knew it was coming. I just didn't know it was coming this quickly. So it is what it is.
Yep. You gonna be out there for a couple years?
Yeah, probably 2 to 3. Come back here, probably.
So it's a deployment, and you have no choice.
No. It's like a actual like move, PCS as we call it.
PCS.
I don't know what that is.
Permanent change.
Permanent change
of
station. Yeah.
Means I go down there permanently for 3 years. So not really permanently, but permanently.
Yeah. Was it your choice or?
Hell no.
He gets told where to go.
If I had my choice, I wouldn't be going there. I'll tell you that.
You'll be going to Hawaii?
No, I wouldn't go to Hawaii either. While Hawaii is nice, I think after about a year I'd get really annoyed at being stuck on an island. No, I'd go back to.
Bad.
I wouldn't go back to San Antonio. I'd go back to San Antonio. I loved it down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Great place. I would recommend it. But yeah, who knows? Could be Georgia next. We'll see. Stay in the South.
Yep.
Georgia's all right if you take out Atlanta. Kind of like Baltimore and Maryland.
It's Augusta. That's the only place.
Yeah. Well, if you come back out this way, we'll have to get together.
Yeah, I might come back down there before I leave. Depends. So, but if I'm driving to El Paso, I would probably come down that way anyways. Come down and circle down.
Yeah, El Paso, that's like a 16-hour drive from Dallas, isn't it?
The majority of that drive is just getting through Texas.
It's stupid, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know if you're going from here to California, if you're driving, one full day of your trip basically is like Texas.
Well, yeah, because I drove from San Antonio to California, and it was a lot of Texas. A lot of Texas.
And it's desert. It's just crap. There's nothing. It's just nothing. Did you see signs that said, stop here for gas or you might die because there's no gas station for 200 miles?
Yeah, in New Mexico, not in Texas.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. New Mexico has nothing. If you want to talk about nothing, go to New Mexico.
Yeah, that's like New Mexico, like Nevada, you know, out there outside of Vegas.
Arizona's
like
pretty
next
nice.
gas station, 80 miles, you know.
Arizona's pretty nice. Yeah, I mean.
Parts of it are, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I hear parts of Arizona, northern Arizona.
It depends. Yeah, like it's hot, obviously, but the Phoenix area isn't too bad if you live in the outskirts. And Flagstaff.
I wanna go to Flagstaff. I haven't been yet.
That's a great place. And I stayed there instead of staying when I went to the Grand Canyon because it's about 45 minutes away. It's just so much better staying in Flagstaff than at the Grand Canyon with all the tourists and people.
Last time I went to Phoenix, it was like 1:15 outside.
Yeah, it gets hot there. Yeah.
Stupid hot.
Yep.
But Vegas is just as bad.
Yeah.
Vegas is a ghost town in the making. If they don't fix that Lake Mead situation.
People still go for the casinos.
What's the situation? I don't even know.
Oh, Lake Mead is like way low and it keeps going down and the water supplying it's like drying up and like Vegas is totally reliant on Lake Mead for water. There will be no water. No water, no casinos, no water, no Vegas.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
You can't ship that much water into supply like the Bellagio fountain and shit.
Yep. I'm sure they'll figure something out. You know, they'll spend a couple $2 billion. You know, they'll figure it out. They would not let that thing die. They'd get federal
figure
funding.
It out.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
There's no way, but there's no water.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff in like Georgia.
There's just
Florida
no way that they would just let it die, though. Like, I don't know. They would figure something out. They would spend tons of taxpayer money, and they'd just do something. I don't know.
I don't know. They would
I'm
be
not
doing
saying
that
it'd
for
be-
Tennessee and Katrina and all these.
That's true.
mean,
That's true.
Helene?
Yeah, I did see. I
Helene.
did see something where they were like, "Oh yeah, we just approved another couple $1 billion of funding for Ukraine, but we don't have any additional funding for Helene relief."
Yeah, who needs gas or anything like that down there? Yeah,
Just watch our own people die. Just like Puerto Rico. They just watched Puerto Rico burn down.
That's like the
They
Hawaii
got hit
thing.
with a storm a few
Yeah.
years ago. What happened in Hawaii?
with the fires.
The Maui fires.
Yeah.
Behind it.
Yeah.
I thought they actually did do something about the Maui fires because it was a bunch of rich people's houses that burned down.
It was,
but it was
not
just-
just that, but yeah.
Not just that though, but it was like all the regular people, the regular public. The rich people, they, from what I read, like they bought up, they like essentially contracted out like a bunch of resources and like the water and stuff to protect their houses. So they just leached out all of the resources from the surrounding public area, kind of screwed them over just to protect their houses.
Of course.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, bedtime.
Yeah, right. Ghost of Tsushima
All right.
time.
Goes to
There
Tsushima.
you
Is that
go.
any good?
Yeah, that game is fantastic, and there's a sequel. Well, the second one coming out in next year. I'd recommend it.
I haven't played. I'm not big into stealth games. Is it a stealth game?
Not really.
It's just in the name. It's a samurai game, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes place in like the 1100s of Japan or something like that,
Yeah,
with the
Japan.
Mongol invasion. It's a fantastic game. I'd highly recommend it.
Is it a sequel, like a true sequel?
The one that's coming out next year it takes place like 400 years later.
Okay, so you're doing the first one.
Yeah, I wanted to revisit it since I just saw that they're putting out a second one. Except it's a different name. It's just Ghost of Yotei instead of Tsushima.
Gotcha.
But yeah, looks like it's gonna be good. Also, when
All right, guys.
when does Lukeland come out?
Next week.
Hell yeah. Okay. It's Beast Lord time. It's time to return for the Beast Lord.
Beavers is talking about that. Is thinking about making a Beast Lord.
How many level 60 characters does he have now? 7?
I don't know.
Just joking.
And what game is
Every
he
time
playing?
I see Discord tells me